Hello, hello from Steven's Magic. We have a unique item we want to share from you. This actually just came out. Most of you, if you're paying attention to the blogs and all that, are already familiar with it. And it is called the button. The button. And it follows along the theme, which is a good theme, where Magic is trying to get away from looking like a prop and more like things that you would see in everyday life. The funny thing about that is, they're trying to avoid looking like a prop. Granted, it doesn't look like a Magic prop, but it definitely looks like a prop.
Yeah.
So it's like wow. But it does work, and it's really cool. We wanted to see it, look at it, and before we gave you our short reviews, we do short reviews. We don't go into much detail, but we do enough just to give you kind of a thumbs up or thumbs down. And we were impressed. Real quickly, I just want to state that we have two specials that if you get it from us and only us, it's I think at least easily a $20, $25 free value. But Jiro, tell us a little bit about the button.
Yeah. So the button, I immediately saw this and thought it would be great for ambitious card routines, and everybody does ambitious card routine, and it'd be the finish to your ambitious card routine. One thing that's cool is you get to choose if the button works or not. So they can press it as much as you want. If I press this button, it works.
I gotcha.
So
toggle switch.
Yeah. So at one point in your routine, when there's no heat on any, at the very end, they would go to press this and it would stop working. The idea I thought that'd be great is, what if you press the button 7 times during your ambitious card routine? On the 8th, it made a sound like they broke the button, and then you press the button, and then they can't. It doesn't work
after that point.
So that's something I thought of, and I actually was able to go in and figure out how to do that. And I did not see this on the trailer or anything, so we're gonna add that as a short video, just telling you how to set up your button to use multiple sounds. They just tell you how to do one sound. And I thought that it'd be much better if you were to be able to use 2.
And it makes it exponential. So what you're saying again is you have the same noise
7 times.
How
many times you want.
They get repetitive. They get used to it, and then all of a sudden, on the 8th thing,
they press it, and
it's like
it'd be a different sound.
Different sound.
Yeah.
Got it.
For the example, that duna is the beeping sound that would be the standard one that you'd get when you get it in, and I set it up to where it would make this sound just for a setup 4 different times, and then on the next one it would make but it'd be reversed. Or I was thinking about making a smash sound. So it's like
smash sound would be good. Yeah,
so
like
that'd be
fun. Broken. Yeah.
And then you'd press this button, and they would
At that point, it wouldn't be done. And the reason it wouldn't be done is because you got to open up the card and open up the thing.
Yeah, and there's going to be a card inside here, and you dump it out in your hand. And if you've done any impossible location trick in the last 30 years, you know that there's only one way to get a card into a place like that, and that is a Mercury card fold.
Yes.
And that's why we are going to be giving away a free Mercury Scored Deck, which I'll just show you this. This is pretty much, you can't tell anything on this.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Front end.
So you have someone, I've seen Steven at the Magic Live, he would just perform with this deck. So he had the 52 cards face up, have them select one, they would sign it, and then you do card to impossible location. But in this case, you could have your entire deck or you could enter in one card to a regular deck and force it, whichever one you want. Either way, they're going to sign it. So it doesn't matter if the card's forced or not, technically, because they're going to end up signing it. And that is so you'll get that for free, and that allows you to do the Mercury card fold perfectly every time.
Yeah.
And just gives you that much cleaner, crisp,
easier to execute. Yeah, let me just clarify. That means that every single card in here has already been pre-scored.
Yep.
And if you look at it from this angle, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up, but you'll see, and it may not. I mean, that's how clean it is, where they've been pre-scored, so it's so much easier. If the Mercury card fold has ever intimidated you from wanting to do an effect before, the answer is right here, and you're getting it for free when you buy this effect. And hey, maybe you don't want to use it for this effect. Maybe you're a master of it already. Use it for other effects. There's lots of other things you can do with this than just this. But
Correct.
right now, as we film this video, we are out of red. Now, today is what, the 24th?
Yep.
24th of October. We'll probably have more in 10 days. So on the SKU, if you decide to take advantage of this free opportunity, which is a limited time, we have so many that we set aside, make sure you choose your right SKU. And if you get red, understand we won't be able to ship it for about 10 to 12 days. Blue, for now, we can get them out.
Yep.
So that's just what we want to know. So again, I'm being redundant. The key is you're getting Giro's. I think it's brilliant because he's taking something that wasn't even on the explanation, and that's what he's great at, and finding ways to incorporate it to make it deeper. With that, he gave you the ambitious card routine. It's just one, but there's so many more things you can do.
Oh yeah, you could do vanishes. You could do anything. They teach you a few tricks where you have a card that's signed turned into all the jacks, and they turn back, and then the card ends up there. But I just think the ambitious card routine, why not, instead of a wand, some people hand out the wand to somebody, and then every time they wave the wand, the card jumps to the top. Why not have a button?
Absolutely.
Every time they press the button, it jumps to the top.
More engaging.
And then, on that time where there could be times where you turn it off, like, for example, there's a part in the ambitious card routine where you turn over the top card and it hasn't gone yet, and then you put it in halfway. You could turn off the button, and then they go to press it, and it doesn't make the sound, and you go, then you do the slight and see it hadn't turned. I don't know why that worked. You could turn it back on and then have it go. So there's just the process of a ambitious card routine, how it works, and there's always something you do, whether it's snap your fingers, wave your hand, or whatever. Why not have it be a button, and then you get a finale where you end with the card inside the button, which is just genius in my opinion.
And in fact, it is. And basically, I don't. You've already seen. If you didn't see the regular video, check it out. It's basically card to impossible location where Correct. It ends up inside the button. Yes. And let's comment a little bit on the how you said you were impressed with it when you had it in your hands.
Correct. Yeah. So I thought that they would use an old school idea, which some of you guys know, that you have to palm something besides the Mercury card fold. You have to palm something, which actually is not. This is much cleaner. So you open it up, it shows the card, you dump it, you're done. You don't have to go in your pockets and palm anything off, which I was impressed on. It's weighted, so it does the work for you. And there's
nice point.
There's this little marking here that lets you know which side you should be picking the button up on. So when you pick it up like this, you know that you're going to dump it like this and it'll work. So they do a really good job of making this for magicians by the way it was created. So it's not just a place to impossible location. They really thought about this as much as they could to make it a valuable thing. And then the card that's in there, it's Mercury card folded, and it just is immediately gone once you tip it over. So it's a great idea.
I would say they did a great job putting it together, not just for the regular magician, but hobbyists that aren't necessarily card guys.
Yeah, because
they've made it easy for you, especially little thanks to Stevens Magic and the card doctor Stephen Perry by giving you this free deck. It's anyways. There's no way that you shouldn't consider it if you're intimidated by it at all, and we hope that you'll definitely check it out.
Also,
yes,
we love them at Stevens Magic. Having that on your desk, having that somewhere, that is a piece that someone's going to ask you about.
Absolutely.
What is that? They're going to be interested while it's in the corner. Whatever it is,
What's with the button?
Yeah, that's an interesting prop. So yeah, that's something.
That's a valid point. Yeah. We've always talked about that. Anytime you have a piece of apparatus that's unique, that captures somebody's attention, that what better way is there than when this person, your friend, says, "Hey, what is that over there?" It's not like you're trying to force your magic on them.
Oh, and then one thing is you can add any sound to this. I forgot to say that. You can add any sound you want. They give you some sounds to do, but you could modify this in any way. You could personally make your voice. You could make a sound out of your own recording. Whatever it is, that's a big deal. I forgot to put in there.
That's right.
So whatever it is, they come with, do you believe in magic? So you press it and that song plays.
Sure.
So, but whatever you want to do, you can have that as your sound, which is a really awesome part of this.
So that's a great, think of all those things, how you can take those, your own sound, your own custom sound, music, buttons, incorporating it with other ideas and routines, the card deck, all of those little variables into one. And if you think about it, there's a lot of potential that you can do out of this little box above and beyond what it's designed for. So that's what we wanted to show you. And we highly recommend it. Comes in a nice little carrying case.
Yep, perfect for you
So
to
it's
travel around.
Solid.
It has a little top thing, so everything else you need is in here.
Ooh, nice.
It's really well done. So yeah, you guys check it out.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.